Are we off? Is this it?
This is it.
Oh, right, we've started. Okay.
Yeah, he's pulling that cue back. He's pushing it forward again.
Yes. Look at that smooth action.
A little quiet from the crowd, please, while we... Oh, there's the break.
Fucking hell, he's tanked it.
That's you get, like, exciting view. Why don't I get views like that?
That's an unexpectedly exciting break.
How do you know he's
some weird, like, corner view going on? That was a good break.
No, you need to zoom out, and I don't know.
I can't see a name.
You probably want to see the scores, to be fair.
If you can't see the shot being lined up, it's Jones taking it.
So to be clear, you guys have played this 28 times so far, and you're asking questions like, "Oh, how do I get that view?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking math.
Okay, he's choosing his angles.
He certainly is. It's a tricky shot.
It is. He's coming. Seems to be aiming for the triple at this point, which is an interesting proposal.
Anyone could do it. Well, it's not him, is it? Let's find out.
No.
Oh, bollocks.
He may have overcooked it. Oh,
what a
beautiful wonderful shot.
Good work.
An amazing safety shot from behind the baulk line there.
Exactly what I meant to do.
Okay, we're going to smash the pack to pieces, which is the standard maneuver at this point in the game. Oh, no, okay, we're just going to tickle it a little bit.
I believe that's
what I hope none of you have come for excitement.
Shot.
James provides the excitement. I provide the safeties.
Oh, God, is it like the Foldinator, but for snooker?
It absolutely is.
No doubt.
God.
He's not actually aiming his cue out the ball there, which I think is possibly an error. There we go.
I think the psychic ability of the man can't be overlooked. I mean, he's got his hands nowhere near that cue.
Hard.
Oh, this looks like an opportunity for the Mitty Woo. Hang on, there's bloody lines on the screen. How can you get it wrong? It's like that episode of Quantum Leap. You know the one.
Sometimes the lines get like massive cones.
Not in this situation, if it is. Yeah, one.
Oh, wow. 17-16 it is.
Nice little bit of positioning. Probably aim at the black
my mouse has got caught in the...
Oh, my God, that's the worst excuse ever.
Where's my mouse pointer gone?
Looks like this could be... Oh, there's got some secrets there. Everyone can pause the screen and see exactly what Miv had open.
Yeah.
There it is. Come back.
I've heard tell that...
What the fuck?
Mip wasn't a great big fan of Deadpool. How do you think being a massive bellender is going to affect him in this game?
Is he as wrong about snooker shot
Here we
selection
go.
as he is about movies?
We're going to find out.
Oh, bloody hell, look. Will it go in? I'm not sure.
This doesn't feel quite so challenging as the normal snooker I've played for starters.
Oh my God, he's missed it.
Turns out.
Yeah. The problem is, when it looks like it's going right down the middle of the pocket, this game decides that it's not going to for absolutely no reason.
This goes dick.
Yeah. That's what makes it hard.
Did you chalk your cue? I've seen professionals chalk their cue, and they don't play psychic snooker. Fair
you
enough.
Need to be level 8 before you get chalk.
You can't use chalk until you're level 8.
You can't pick it up from on the floor under the table.
Well, it is difficult. He's making sure of this one.
Straight across the middle. He's probably going to try and line up on the blue.
Oh, I mean, depending on how you want to term line up on the blue, he's done an amazing job.
Always with flexibility. Always with flexibility.
That's how I like my women. Oh, wonderful shot.
And a nice little position down at the back.
Pick
off a couple of those reds. Maybe smash it right through the pack and send everything everywhere. That's
yeah, crunk it, Jones. Oh, he adjusted the spin there and then decided to go back to the middle. Not really sure what's going to happen.
He doesn't know what spin does.
Oh, amazing. Oh, it's a solid safety shot.
This is a very good safety shot.
Look at this. Now. Ooh, that was a fun noise.
Sorry.
Normally, in the crowd at the Crucible, we ask people not to bring their xylophones. Today, we apparently didn't do that.
Also, normally at the Crucible, there's some quality snooker.
I think you're in the wrong place.
I mean, we've had fewer breaks.
You won next door.
We've had fewer breaks of one than I've been expecting so far.
That's true. Obviously, we've got the builders in here at the Crucible. Hence, there's only one table over in the practice room.
One.
So I put this on mute. Is it
That
annoying?
didn't go well, did it?
No.
Tell me if you want me to mute it. They're not too.
Ah, you're fine. You're fine. Very handy on the left there, where it offers you the balls you can now play, which is the coloured ones.
Yes, and it has a candied number
They're known as
guide.
balls of colour these days.
Ah, yes.
Is it snooker for beginners?
Snooker
Yeah.
for chumps.
Fisher Price snooker.
Gone for the safety again.
Ah, the Foldinators hit the safety.
This
Like
is
more snookers in this.
No, that was
game than I
Jones.
have in the previous.
Oh, was it?
two.
Oh, yeah, of course it was. Crunkit.
thrilling snooker we're seeing here. Thrilling.
Yep. Is
If
there
anyone told you this was going to be thrilling, they were lying.
is there a bet on the line, boys?
Just
Yeah.
world champion.
Just the eternal shame of losing to Matt.
I can
Or-
see that.
I could win. Oh, I could lose even.
Jesus Christ, he doesn't
Wow.
even understand that bit of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Knowing these two options is fairly key to playing a game of competitive nature.
Although you probably would be able to get more points each if you just helped each other out. Keep banging the white into the pocket, world record scores.
Knew I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, there's an opening on the bottom line there.
Not your. It's not your strength, is it?
What?
Oh, straight across the bottom cushion. And look at that laying onto the black. Perfect. The Foldinator's got a chance here. Oh, a lovely stun shot, which I'm sure is what he meant to do.
There's probably a little less power than he meant to put into that, but we'll see what happens now. It's good. It's in. But he's nestled it right into the pack, which isn't ideal. Good job. This is a magic cue, which somehow doesn't hit that red ball.
Matt Coleman, for you following his life story, of course, recently got married. You'll notice wife hasn't bothered to turn up. Lovely. 9.
Can he make it a 16?
Back to his teenage
There's a
years.
lot of power on this.
What happened?
What?
What happened there?
I have questions.
Ah, it re-spotted the black. Right, I get it. Okay.
Why did it do that halfway through a shot?
I don't know. I think he hit it and we didn't notice. He's giving this one a belt. I guess it went in.
Yes. It's definitely ideal for reacting to shots as they happen. This game.
Yeah.
Do you want me to commentate for you so you can commentate?
Of course. Maybe we should
for
have
the
watched the
yellow.
game, but never mind. I can see he's going for the yellow. We just can't see what happens when he eats it.
Well, he then lines up on the black because it's 2 shots later.
It went in.
Oh, that
There
went
we
in.
go.
There we
That
go.
was a
Lovely. We
cracking
got this
shot.
one.
I mean,
Well, depending on your definition of cracking shot, yes.
he could have gone for a couple of other shots, but he went for the yellow, so he'll like those 2 points.
A break of 19, though.
20.
No, 19 is
19. Not
Oh
to
yeah,
be
20
sniffed
overall.
at.
Duh.
Oh,
Possibly the commentators could have familiarized
Scores.
themselves with the workings of the game.
Some smack talk from the audience, from the players towards the commentators there, which is a bold move.
So, anyway, back to the table with a mere 7 points is Cunty McCuntercunt, who can be muted.
Yes.
Sometimes he gets confused and tries to hit his own head with the cue, for they look so similar to the cue.
Fucking blue ball.
That has not gone well for Jones.
No.
Still on a break of 7. He agrees with it. It's good to know the players agree with the commentators, Grass.
It is. As they should.
It's a tight red into the bottom corner. He's having to lean over the table in real life. Oh, cracking shot.
Tucked it in, lined up for the black nicely.
Back to his teenage years of smacking the black around. It's snooker.
Although in contrary to the teenage years, he's surprisingly adept at finding those holes.
Mick trying to get value for money with that shot.
Too much pressure.
Title. The one member of the audience is fucked off. It's enough for this game. 100% viewer drop.
Thank you, dear.
At least yours turned up.
It's a long one.
It's a long. Oh,
It's a good long one.
Shot.
Oh, yes.
This could be the beginning of a fight back. That pink
Clearance
looks
is on.
tricky.
Cross to the middle. He needs some legs on this to get back round for the Reds.
Oh, it went in, and it's got some pace. Perhaps
Not quite as much as he might have wanted.
What's the foldinator going to do here? How's he going to meet this safe?
One of us is the foldinator.
No, wait, it's Jones's go again. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, because the pink went in.
What
My
happens when you
bad.
pot one?
Yeah, I feel. Well, we can't actually see him go in, so sometimes it is hard to remember.
I
You
did
just have
say
to
there
see
was
if
a
they go back to their
slight
spot.
frames per second issue.
Oh, the audience member is back. Hooray!
On this end, we are measuring it in seconds per frame.
Frame of snooker.
I might be a while. I'm not sure what to do here.
And the balls.
Excellent advice from the crowd there.
Yep. The trainer on the outside is reminding Mr. Jones of his training.
Oh, can it go?
Oh!
Oh! An excellent shot, though, it must be said.
You say that, I think the appropriate response, had he gone in, would have been, you lucky fuck.
Mm.
It wasn't meant to go in. But that would have been an appropriate response, yes.
Oh, a plant. I'm not sure this one's coming off, but you never know. It is not.
It is not.
The pink bite.
It's safety.
Oh.
Oof.
I mean, that wasn't a safety, was it?
But that was meant to be a safety, said
You
the man
lit-
that just crunked the pack 1,000 miles an hour.
And put Reds over every pocket.
Mm.
But sure.
Well, yeah, the clearance is on now, surely.
Absolutely.
Well, we might as well go home, ladies and gentlemen. This is over.
I think Tanya's getting a book out.
She's got a magnum out, mate.
She got a Magnum, mate.
Mate, to the concession stand.
That cost her £9.
Oh, bollocks. I right clicked by accident. Sorry, everybody.
That's apparently bad, everyone.
Right click is put your key away and use something
Right
else.
click basically start again.
Use this box of Terry's After Eights.
It's a clean shot.
It's a clean
Good
shot.
position on the back.
Well, I don't know. We can't quite see the angle. Mick, can't you move this at all so we can get a better angle? I guess not. Right.
It's going to be a little difficult getting back out that corner again.
Hmm. Ah,
And he has not done so.
no. It's a tricky shot. Oh, well, there's an even trickier one he's decided to pick, so that's good.
Yeah, if it starts getting a little cramped down that corner, just hoof it up the table. It's a sound strategy.
I'm just pulling out my rulebook, Crash, to see if you can go through the table to help stabilize your cue. And I'm not saying anything saying you can't. So,
You don't often see players come with a drill.
No.
But maybe
But
that's
again-
why he put his cue away earlier.
Yeah.
nothing in the rulebook. So
No.
carry on, I guess. Oh. Oh, it's good.
Mm.
Oh,
It is good. It is good.
Excellent long shot. And
I'm
maybe
going to
that
assume
pink
he'll line on the
just
pink.
cut in.
Yes, I think it will.
John Virgo's in trouble, man. I'm taking over this shit. Dear BBC. You can social distance snooker as well. Why isn't the snooker on telly? Uh-oh. Oh, it's all good. Jones has taken the lead with this break so far of 15.
We've not seen numbers like this in a while.
No.
There's an extra 5 on the end that I'm not accustomed to. He's keeping his nerve. He's not rushing any of these shots.
Oh, is it clear of the black?
Looks like, I think it is. I think he's got the
I
angle.
don't know why I'm trying to change the angle on a 2D screen.
Over video.
Yes.
He's not risking it. He's not going to try and slice it.
Going for a very...
Oh, yes, he is.
Yes, he is. In
Okay.
your face.
I'm just seeing what the options are.
Right.
I mean, sure. I can see what your options are.
They're listed on the left of the screen.
That's it. That's
Cracker.
nice.
Oh, he's caught the yellow. No. That's going to make...
That could have been an upset right there.
Could have been. He's pulled way into the lead. This is a high-scoring match. What's the highest break of the competition so far, gents?
I think it's 36.
Something in the 30s.
What?
With 23, he could be up for challenging that.
Not with this shot.
No, not with that shot.
No. But theoretically, it's possible, I guess we're saying. Oh, and shut
Put it
my
straight in.
face. He slams that straight in the center of the pocket and leaves himself, well,
Ish on the pink.
there.
Somewhere near the pink with a snooker cue. Without a snooker cue. Again, an innovative approach.
All right, I need to get the drill out.
He's even buggered that hole up.
I put it in slightly the wrong place. Sorry.
It's a smooth cueing action, but that is a country yard out. And there's a ball down the side cushion. It's a tricky shot.
Roll it right the way down there. It's not great because he leaves himself with that other red in the way of the black, but we'll see what he does with it.
That's all right. His positional play thus far has been completely imaginative.
I'm particularly impressed with this current strategy where he aims the red to not go in the pocket, but lines the white right up on that pocket.
That's superb. I mean, it's a... It is a bold strategy, Cresta. Let's see if it pays off. It does.
It does. Plenty of black spin. Stop that white running away.
Black skin or black skin, ladies and gentlemen. Choose which one you wanted him to say there. Let's go. The green is a...
Going for the green. The green is a very sensible choice at this point because reasons.
Well, not only is he behind, so needs the points. It's one of the hardest shots on the table. So I think at this point he is just smack talking his opponent via the medium of snooker, and he has just fucked it so hard that it's gonna be his forever.
That one got a little bit away from you, didn't it?
Just no idea what was going through his head there.
This is why we should have muted these guys.
Perhaps a bumblebee flew past his head and, you know, he forgot what he was actually doing.
I've never thought that playing outside is a sensible way to play snooker.
Well,
but it takes all comers, I suppose. The large triangular piece of plywood in the corner of the room is intriguing me.
it's for setting up the really big reds.
Right.
Yes. Jones making sure of whatever he plans to do here, and it's. I
He
think
went for
he's
the
going to put
quad.
the red back exactly where. Oh no, he's lined it up very nicely for the foldinator.
This is where my games usually go wrong.
But still,
Nice
he's a
long,
healthy
clean
lead.
shot. He needs to do the pace on this nicely. He needs to just roll it up with enough legs to put it in the pocket, but doesn't want that wide to go anywhere.
Well, he can't take the black on, surely, Chris.
Well, I think he's going to have a try. But then, we've had opinions on which colour he might go for before, and we've been wrong every single time.
It
Because
looks like we're wrong this time. Well, he's got me guessing. I'm sure he's got some sort of plan.
he's a big fan of that green. I think he might come back for it.
Yeah.
That green's
No,
not
it's the
hard
pink in the
enough.
top. It's the pink in the top. All right, okay.
Going for a tight pink, and didn't we all?
Smack it all the way around the table. Put some real oomph into this one. Let's see some sparks fly. I want to see bays on fire here.
I think it went in.
You nailed it.
What a shot!
Look at that.
What an
Perfect line up on that
incredible
red.
shot.
That was spectacular.
The crowd has gone wild here at the Crucible. So Jones is 9 points ahead, and there's a number of balls left on the table. 25, I think, for the colours, is it not? No, more than that.
It's more than that, more than that.
How many?
27.
27, I was close.
Just not 27 because he's still got one in the
Well,
hand.
yes, and whatever on his shot.
So 29,
After this.
20, 36 on the table. Not if he takes on the green, of course.
34.
34 even.
Wind up that power bar. Let's see these balls dissolved into dust. Oh, he's missed it.
Just moved it around a bit.
It was a lovely positional shot, but of course it's no longer his turn. Here comes the everyman's hero, not because he's especially popular, but just due to the mighty unpopularity of his opponent.
I don't know how to take that.
Give it a little bit of backspin and hit it on the right-hand side of the ball. You mean...
Yeah, I'd challenge one, though. I'd say enough top to get down for that green is what he's looking for. Didn't quite have it.
Didn't really, did it?
Nope.
And then he's got to get back up for the...
Yeah, this
to
has
the
to be
left
this
of
has
the
to be
brown.
quite the shot to get right back up to the top of the table. We'll see what he does with it.
It's going to naturally fall to the right side of the brown. This is all about the amount of power applied, and the adrenaline could be flowing through the mouse hand now. Oh, he's got the other side.
He went for that pocket, which was something
Yes.
none of us saw coming. And he's lined up perfectly
Wow.
behind the blue. What a shame that's not the colour he's after.
This could be the end of this high score break of 5. But still safe, a fairly comfortable lead at this point in the game, you've got to say. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. I can't believe it.
It's an unfortunate 5 points away to his opponent. That was probably a mistake there, I'd have said.
Probably a mistake. You mean he didn't do it deliberately?
When there's a fucking straight line drawn between the white ball and what you're going for, it's quite impressive to not hit it.
I don't think it draws the white line off the cushion.
It doesn't.
So at that point, you actually have to rely on some mediocre of what is happening here?
That would
We're
suggest
doubling the brown, are we?
We are doubling the... Goodness me.
Well, Pundy's online. Good to see. Not Pundy.
Have another go.
Poor Perkies.
Modicum of skill is, of course, what is providing the
Have
challenge.
another go.
Oh, wait, you've given it up to me. Sorry, I didn't notice. You have to
I
talk.
don't really understand what happened. But no, what happened there?
I'll let him have another go.
That's a thing that can happen?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. That's very
Okay.
kind. Excellent sportsmanship on display here in the toilets at the Crucible.
Or is he just setting up his strategy for when he loses? He'll just say, well, I did give you that free go halfway through.
Yes. Oh.
That's a disappointing one. That's
Rattle.
a little bit of rattle around the
Too
cushions.
coney.
And I know.
Let him have another go, Mip.
A cut on that piece is probably quite reasonable. Round for the
Can't because he
blue.
didn't foul.
That's going to be a tricky blue to get on, but we'll see how the coordinator does it. Only 8 points in it at this crucial part of the game. Do you think that's why it's called the Crucible?
No,
It's gone in,
it's gone in.
and it doesn't look bad at all. Look
He's
at
got a
this.
nice line on that blue. That's good. That's good.
You've been practicing.
4 points in it, 18 on.
Oh, this really is coming down to the wire. We're going to watch him smack a black ball around for half an hour, aren't we? Oh, he's giving this one a belt. Oh, well, that went away, I guess.
Q end is waving around wildly. He's feeling the pressure here.
Oh my
Sorry.
God. Well,
Sorry.
tap the table for that one, I think.
1 point in it. 13 points on the table. Could conceivably pull out a draw here.
Oh, then we have to go to a pot black, right?
Might want to consult that rulebook again because I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure that's what happens. It
Yeah,
happened
gets
to
black gets
Stephen
respotted.
Davis and the Irishman whose name escapes me, Dennis Taylor.
That's an interesting lineup for that shot. Is the Foldinator going for something sneaky here?
Is
No,
the
he's not.
Foldinator going for a safety shot with just 2 balls on the table?
It's a bold move, Cotton.
It is. Let's see if it pays off. Looks.
He's putting it in.
Look at that cone.
He's going to want to make sure he doesn't
Big cone.
wildly careen off into that black ball.
The cone of shame.
Can't.
Doesn't want to risk it.
Nope.
So he's probably just going to roll the pink up against the cushion here. Let's see what happens.
Not with that amount of power on the bar. Ah, there we go. I'd like to see power bars in the normal World Championship of Snooker. It would be interesting to see what Ronnie O'Sullivan is planning. And
That was not rolling the pink up against the cushion.
no,
But,
that was
no, that was a different thing.
still anyone's game after 25 minutes of play.
It feels like about 2 hours.
Yes, it does.
Watching you two normally play snooker does feel like a week and a half. This
Mm.
has gone a little quicker. Silence descends. Apart from my neighbour mowing the lawn. Safety all the way.
Is it going to catch the black? It
Get
is.
your hard hats on, boys. Nobody's playing an interesting shot for the next 20 minutes.
I don't know. The
He's going for it. He's
Foldinator
going for it.
thinks about it.
Oh! He's happier with the size of his cone.
That's right. That's a good small cone, which is something he always looks for. The less girth, the more he likes it.
Swinging away and coming back to it, thinking he can magically change the size of that cone.
I would say it's down to the pixel, the same size, Chris.
Here it comes. He's not sure, happy about those numbers. He wants more power.
And I see it's telling him which ball to hit next, but it is kind of brown, the one it's suggesting.
Straight
It's in. It's in.
Yes, that's a smooth shot right up the middle. Can he follow it up with the black?
Well, he has to.
Is what he
Otherwise,
needs.
Draw. He needs this for the win. That
Can he resist getting
flip.
flashy? He's put a lot of punch on it because he wants to look like a twat.
Who doesn't double the black for the last shot of the
There
match?
we
I
go.
mean,
That
come on.
power's come down a bit. He's possibly...
I think this could be it. This could be all over. This could be an upset.
It
It's done.
Is that it? The
The
final
table's
Okay.
clear.
A
The
thrilling
tournament's
game.
over.
Now it's 17-16 to me.
The tournament is over. The Foldinator takes the W. Well, see ya.
Yeah, that was great.
We got one more.
You got one more?
Go.
I don't
It's
understand.
first to 18.
Jesus.
Signed up for this.
We could potentially have 2 more games if Jones wins them both.
Well, here we are, everyone. It's time for another exciting game. Let's see what they can pull out of the bag that will make this not exactly like the last one.
I don't know whether to examine his shot style or my life choices, Grass.
Wrote that one off a while ago.
Good job I didn't have shit to do.
Again, these players here are surprising fan of keeping those balls all round the table rather than bunched up in the pack. But, you know, that's the style we've seen before. Never. He put that over there because he felt like it.
Yeah, but he pushed that one safe.
There was literally no strategy behind that one. It was just, I'm going to put that ball over there. But that's okay. At this time, this early in the match, maybe that's the sort of choices you make.
Not a bad safety shot.
Point at the Reds.
You cretin.
Now the commentary may go downhill upon this revelation, and there's another game to play.
Two more.
Least one
There could
more.
be two more. So basically, we've got a cheer for Mip, which is just. I'm
Sure.
not sure.
Gonna make my skin itch.
Is that what that is?
It won't
These
even
codes.
be any of the diseases.
These codes are looking fat.
Again, that's definitely putting that ball down there is a solid shot at this point.
It's absolutely hammered it, Crass.
Yes, it's great positional play.
It's great positional play, and he's made a smiley face
For
with
a
the red
horse.
balls toward the left-hand side of the table.
It looks like the Joker's grin.
Sure. Again, he's going for the drilling through the bays approach.
Yes. Not sure how the makers of the table feel about that, but then they weren't confident enough in their table design to actually put their name on the. I forgot what the green bit is called. Felt.
Base.
That's it. I was going to go with felt. Well, that was exciting. Who's up? It's the Foldinator. What's he got? Well, that cone's pretty fat, but it could. No, well, not when there's a 2% risk. It might not go. Well, hang on a minute. Why is that cone so skinny? This shot's much harder.
Taking it out of the table.
Yes, you realise that too. The hard shots are easy on this game, and the easy shots
Right.
are hard.
I'm getting the tactics of a social distance snooker, Crash. You check every ball to see which one's likely to go in because reasons. And there it goes. Let's see what this easy pink does. Oh, a fat cone. Oh, no, it got small again.
That's a very easy shot on the blue there. Roll it right into the middle and come back around for the reds.
I would roll up behind that red on the right-hand side cushion myself, but then I'm not a cretin. Here we go. What we've done is try to split the pack, and it's gone really quite well.
Ish.
Well, there's two reds on.
I'm additionally interested as to why Perky's has restarted the same game 4 times.
Feels like we've done that with this one, Chris. It's a good idea to knock the black into a harder position just before you play it. I've always found that.
Into the corner. Let's get some points on the board.
Lovely. That pink's, we don't need that pink.
No.
No.
Up there across the middle. Ready for a cross-table shot later on. Pick up another red here. He's going to struggle a bit to get in position on the black, I think.
Would indeed be an exceptional shot to come up behind that black, but we did just see him move that pink, and that just goes to show you the foresight this young, old, middle-aged man has.
There
Look
you
at
go.
that.
The pink is
Amazing.
right there, exactly where he wanted it. That's some forward-thinking play.
He's going to absolutely twat this one, Crash. Wow. That pink didn't go in
He
the
hoofed
pocket.
it. He was hoping that when he hoofed it, they was going to put the ball somewhere useful. It did not.
Did not. Nearly shattered the table, though. Ironically, if the ball had left the table, it would have no doubt struck the one audience member. 2 audience members.
He's brought it through. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Someone else has
There's
entered the
nowhere
crucible and we
really to
didn't even
go.
notice. So the crowd, the capacity doubles here at the crucible.
It's a stealth, Dave. It's the worst kind.
Hi,
Soft
Dave.
Dave.
What the fuck is this, Chris? What is going on here?
To some of our late joining audience, the first game fell to Mr. Mip, leading us into
He's
an
dropped the
unexpected
white.
second game.
He's dropped the white on
a
the
black
black.
shot. 7 points away. Nobody saw that coming.
Helps. You can have another go from there. I think.
Given
Pink and
that
black,
back,
pink and black clustered up together there in the middle. That's
always useful.
not ideal points play for anyone here. He still can't quite decide whether to get his cue out and actually hit the ball. No, he's going for it now. Okay. We're going to roll this one in, stay on the middle, maybe you go for a blue.
Maybe. Or we'll end up on the base cushion and shrug a bit. Yep.
There he goes. The shots
What we
rattled
didn't
around.
consider. Well, the idiots that we are, of course, we just assumed that red would go in. Ridiculous. And his positional play, if it had gone in, well,
Would have sucked.
still an opportunity for Jones here, who needs to pick up some more points if he's going to pull it back to level pegging.
Thanks to my co-commentator for explaining how numbers work there.
Well, in fairness, you never bothered to explain the score to Dave when you told him what had happened.
He's looking at the screen.
Not the score in this match, you plebtard.
Valid.
I did catch the very end of the last one.
Oh, well, what a thriller minute it was.
Well,
I think I've already blocked it from my memory. Wow, the positional play there.
I might go for the black.
I guess it's not a touching ball then. What do you think he's trying to achieve here, Chris?
We have a ref in there. We'll get an eye in there. Make sure on that one.
Pull a cigarette paper in.
I think he's trying to achieve not fouling.
Yes.
And he
He
has
has achieved
done
not
that.
fouling.
And he's brought the white right round the table.
The white's pretty open. That's there's a number of shots available. Well, there's one.
And if he plays it just right, he could perhaps get the black into the middle pocket. Let's see where this white heads up. I'm guessing right back where it is. Oh, close!
Again, we made the same mistake.
We made the same mistake. We didn't even consider the lack of talent on display from these two young, old, middle-aged men.
Veteran commentators we are. You would have thought we were taking that into account, but surprisingly not.
No.
We are consistently overestimating these people.
What? Nearly walked off in a strop there, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen such a temper on a player before. Again, we're drilling through the table. Oh, no, we're not. Please don't mind. Oh!
It would have been a lovely double, but it wasn't.
Just when he needed it, Crass, he ran out of talent.
Okay, that's yes. I have a feeling the green may have opinions on that shot, but sure.
No, I don't have a degree in geometry, but this looks shit.
Ooh.
Right, where's he gone?
Oh. What happened?
Oh, he's forfeited.
He's forfeited.
Got 2 minutes to come back.
What's happened there? Oops.
Oh, this could be trouble.
Can I rejoin?
Wasn't it? I'm still in the game. I'm just waiting for you to come back.
Auto invited to level 8. Oh, here we go. I'm back in.
Oh, a moment of excitement for the crowd at the
Woo.
Crimson Flare. I've never seen that before in a World Championship match.
We weren't expecting one of the players to leave the building, but he did come back.
Yes. Teleported instantly away from the building, in fact. Took us all with him. Surprisingly.
We decided we didn't like the outside and came back to the room.
Oh, nearly chipped that into the corner.
Would have been
there.
nice to have randomly dropped that in there. He could have used it.
Oh, that's a bad miss.
Oh, the vision has arrived.
How is everyone?
Good. Do you remember when this was one game?
How is
It
everyone?
is not one game.
One game.
No one ever
It is
said it was
two.
one game. We said the final session.
You said the final game.
No, I said the final session. If you look on the forum.
I am.
Also, bear in mind we can edit.
Yes. So you say what the
Says
hell.
whatever the fuck we please.
What's that?
It's a cat in that.
This is a very, very strong tickle of the reds there.
They do like a good tickle. At least the bulls are enjoying themselves, Grass.
All right.
And Jones, back to the table.
Let's see if we can make something happen here.
No, I don't think so.
Nice little bit of positivity from the players there. That's what we like to see.
His coach would be
That's-
thrilled if she wasn't staring straight at her phone.
I'm sure she's just watching the stream on her phone.
No, she's on Tinder. Look at her swiping right with her thumb. Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Oh, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Long shot. I'm not sure which colour he's aiming to end up on here.
Or if the red will go in.
Maybe it's a little bit of a hit.
Oh,
No.
the red has gone in, and the white is
White
just up
could
and down the
end
table
up
in a straight
anywhere.
line.
Up and down more than your missus's pants.
That's because she has a disease. They need regular washing, and you know that.
Only one leg.
Ableist.
That's lovely.
That's two
Smash that
balls in
straight
a
in the
row.
middle.
That is 2 balls in a row here at the Crucible.
That is an unexpected number of balls pocketed. Here we go. Let's see if we can capitalize on this sudden breakaway.
Oh, this is excellent break, and he's come right down to well,
It's the fluffy call
visit
of
that
complete.
blue.
Yes, that's definitely the approach we're looking for here. Yes.
What, plant the red?
Just yes, exactly.
Yes, okay.
Smack the blue into that red and huff it up the table. That's lovely. That's I don't know what he was doing, but it was lovely.
Up it ups.
All right. Clean shot across the middle for his opponent. Perkies, either load the game or don't.
Jesus fucking. We should take a moment to admire the queuing action. The telepathic queuing action of both of these players is sublime. The motion is... Oh my God, the ball went in.
It's in. He's got to feel sorry he hit that black.
Wow.
He could have tucked right through for the blue, but he didn't. He just parked it in the middle there. Absolutely no shot to play.
Well, there's a long pink potentially.
He's going to try and put the black down the end. We're going to see how this goes.
Keep moving my head to try and get a different angle on the table, and it's yet to work. Oh, there we go. Oh.
He went for the double. Did he mean to go for a double? We don't know.
No care. Oh, here we go. We're off again.
It's an exceedingly long shot.
The folding eight does seem to be running away with this one at this early stage that's been going on for half an hour.
AKA 3 years of my life.
Meanwhile,
All right. That's not a great position, but it's better than nothing. It can go in, and he can hopefully leave himself down there for another red.
if you look toward the coach's corner, you will see that Jazzy has completed Tinder.
What?
Tinder.
Oh, Tinder.
The last guy was hard. Oh, he's messed up the blue. I don't believe it. Look
He's
at
got
this
it.
shot on for Jones
He has to be regretting that.
and many other things.
I never realised how much the Crucible looks like Malier's living room.
How many snooker tables has Malier got in his living room?
One. Crass, take a look. You wouldn't have thought he could have got that wrong with that blue right there, but he's managed it. Again, he has surpassed our expectations. Still, that pink looks much more difficult.
Rattled it round, but it went
rattled it
down.
in. Oh, I didn't want to get in that hole, but eventually it just had to do it.
Sometimes you got to lean across and thumb it in.
I believe that's against the rules.
But not drilling through the table. What kind
Not
of snooker
drilling
rules
through
is
the
this?
table. Well, there's
Oh, that's long.
excellent long shot, and he's pulled the blue off the base cushion. That is a
That's a very nice bit of positioning. He's creeping back. He's clawing back that gap in points.
He is.
Wants to be seen as a serious challenger at this point. However, he can't fucking win this because then we have to watch another one.
I might actually start playing properly now.
Oh,
Whoa.
smack talk from the players, which is something I feel you don't see enough of in snooker.
Is that playing properly?
Sorry.
I see his mouth is writing checks that his body cannot cash.
He's got to feel sorry about the bragging right before that shot because that shot didn't back it up, did it?
No, he did not.
So he's going to go for this one instead, which is going to do a thing. It absolutely did a thing.
Oh,
It was
how
almost
that
a
blue
costly
stayed
thing.
out.
Thankfully,
I
it
do not
wasn't,
know.
but it's a nice safety.
It's an exceptional safety shot there from the Foldinator. We think. We assume. I'll get my binoculars out and have a fucking look. It looks okay. That was an interesting pocket to go for. It's a little dance with the red and the white there.
Red around the room. Oh, has he left that? Has he left that red playable?
He has left it
I think
on.
he has, yeah.
Oh, what a cock!
Bit of top of the table play, something we haven't seen this game so far.
That's true. True. All the action has been in another Zoom channel. Yep, he's teleported that off the table, and that counts as 1 point.
Yep. Those balls disappeared and reappeared in different places, and the score changed. So that's snooker.
Yep. Interesting that he attempted to cut the black at over 90 degrees there. Thought maybe he could pull that one off, but apparently he doesn't have that in his arsenal today. The blue. I mean, I think this might be a thing.
Thought about trying to cannon it in with that other red, but no.
Come on, pussy.
Neatly done.
Wow. And
he's left himself back for another one. Gonna have to pull out the heavy machinery to lean over the table for this one.
That's perhaps what all that hammering was earlier.
That's in. Look at this.
This surely is the beginning of the end for young, middle-aged, old Alan Jones. That cone's looking pretty skinny. But how's he gonna approach these two reds at this crucial stage? Oh, he's gonna just fuck the white ball off entirely. That's what he's gonna do.
All right. Interesting. The red positioning there prevented the pink being respotted back on the front spot.
Oh, yes.
Which leaves him a nice shot on that red.
Oh.
Rolled it in and fucked the position completely.
That's a fat cone, the kind your mother really likes. It's a risky shot.
Cone. He's got to get that white all the way back round for that last red as well.
He's crunking up the power. Here it comes. Oh, he's missed.
Completely.
And he did have enough power to get the white back down the table and up the table and down the table. So judged perfectly, unfortunately. Just missed that first red. Still. Jones,
see if Jones can capitalize on that mistake.
You can barely capitalize a sentence, Grass. Yep. Yes, just, well.
Can't quite tell if that's on. No, it looks like a nice safety. Oh, there's a tiny little whisker of a shot there.
He's getting it quarter ball there, Grass.
There's quite a bit of bold aggression on that one. He really wanted to move around the table. No real grasp of where it was going to end up, so he's put it in front of the pocket.
The sportsmanship on display is, again, there.
All right, let's put this one away and go into the colours.
He's making sure of it.
Let's put this one away and go into the colours.
I've just cut that bit out. Oh, right. Brilliant. And he's lined up for the lowest value ball on the table.
He'll probably take that safe too.
You obviously don't know Jones.
Oh.
We are going full up table.
Then coming back.
Could leave himself right down there.
Don't need
for all those top table colours, but no, I'd rather belt it down the arse end and see what happens. Doesn't really matter where the white ball ends up next anyway, does it?
No, that yellow will pop from anywhere.
Exactly. This man does like a double. We have seen that before. He does like a double. He doesn't like that double.
His cue is fairly flying around the table like someone is playing Cotton Eye Joe, and it is dancing. The long blue.
Okay, we're going to cut back to what happened there. None of the things he should have done there were the things he did. That's problematic for him going forward because he fucked it.
Throughout the entire series.
Okay, this is interesting. What's he going to do with this? Because it's not going in the pocket, so maybe he's just going to move around, try and get a little safety on the cushion. Tuck in behind it, maybe.
No, he's crunked it really, really, really hard.
Okay, good. Yep, that's possibly not what I would have done in this position, but okay. The scores are not showing on the boards at the end of the table. Literally unplayable.
Yeah, they are. Right, why aren't they moving the sliders?
Well,
so this is a long yellow for Jones, but we've seen him take on these long shots before, and eventually he's got to get one, right? The master of the straight mid-range shot.
a little bit
right
too
on
much
it.
go. Moved it around a bit. We thought this was
Still-
pretty much all over. Turns out it could go on a while.
That yellow is staying safe more than... No, that is too much even for me.
Again, he's
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem with these long shots. When you're trying to get the power on there to bring them back up the table for the rest of the balls, you just end up fucking it and hoofing it around the table.
You're on this, by the way.
Oh.
Let's see what happens here. A yellow ball being potted is not high among my list of expectations. Oh, move that around. Oh, could that be a lovely safety behind the brown?
It is excellent.
That's
That's what
pretty
I wanted
nice.
to see. Some more safety play.
I think the ball's on.
Oh,
Just about. There's a wide old cone.
That's one of the bigger cones I've seen. So, no, it's still big. No matter how many times he comes back to the exact same thing, it remains the exact same thing. Computers, good at that. Here it goes. And yeah, there's some movement on the table. That bloody yellow's going safe, isn't it? Oh, maybe.
That's all right. This one can cut in, but again, it's going to be tricky to leave the ball where he wants it for the next one.
Well, we don't get to see the cone, but I can only imagine it's big.
It's a nice soft shot. Just put his cue away for a minute, just while he has a think.
Yep. Had a bit of a relax. Considered picking up that bin in the corner there and using that instead to play the shot, but stuck with the traditional method.
One of you bins, you'll notice that as you kind of pan around the room. It's heavy on the bins here.
Well, I think they may be cue holders.
That's it. That's very nice.
Oh, that is a very good shot.
And it's a nice line on the green. He's got to stop that dead to get up for the brown.
See if he's got the positional chops, which are normal port tops, but marinated in position. He's taking his time, doesn't want to rush it, no matter how much the rest of him want him to.
24 is the gap. There's plenty of points on the table to close that.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it is.
How many are on the table?
In fact, I might be doing maths. 27, isn't it?
There was.
Yeah, but he got them.
Yeah, I need more.
Yeah,
more.
he needs some fouls going in his direction.
No, he doesn't.
No,
No.
you will win by one.
All of them gets him.
That's what I said.
22.
When you re-listen to the cut-up edit of this, you'll see that I was perfectly correct. Because I'm going to spend more time on this than I already have.
You got something better to do.
The base is so long on this table, you can actually see the Q-tip disappearing as you run through it. And just like that, he has been left in the weeds.
Just the one ball needed from the coordinator here, but we've seen him fuck this sort of thing up many, many times. And we've only watched one match.
He is going for the double. That's
bold.
a stupid idea.
Yes. He has opinions about A, his talent, and B, geometry. Yes. Oh, it was closer than I thought it would be, and that both balls stayed on the table.
What didn't happen, and what's key here, is he didn't pot it. Keen-eyed viewers will have spotted that.
Just checking through my rules of snooker, and that is, in fact, the idea behind the game.
That's covered fairly early on. I'm surprised he didn't pick that one up. That's in. Okay.
All right, and, well...
Jones has got to keep some focus here. He's got to focus on getting all of those balls into pockets.
He's making life difficult for himself, but this young, old, middle-aged man does like a challenge. Just reverent hush in the crucible, and the double is so far out, it was almost toward the other pocket.
See, again, if you notice what he didn't do there, he did not pot it, and that's not going to help him.
It's a pretty fat cone. And that blue looks tricky too. Oh, no!
That's interesting.
Now this has made life different.
Come on, Alan, you can do it. Woo.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please. Goodness me, the crucible getting rowdy at this late stage.
Mid-stage.
Fuck off. Pot the goddamn balls, Mip. No, it looks like we could be going for one more. Although that's a tricky old pink. Needs this pink and the black, of course.
He just, yes.
Thanks.
Numbers are hard.
Numbers are hard, but not as hard, it turns out, as snooker.
Oh, now where's that going to sit? Oh, yeah.
Is he locked in there?
I mean, that's not an easy ball to pot, is it? There's literally nothing you could do of value with that.
Well, of course he could. He could come off from just below the right-hand side middle pocket and double it in.
He's not going to do that.
He wouldn't be able to.
He doesn't get his line.
Oh, that's true. Yes, he would flail wildly at the ball and miss entirely.
Now, we have a long, full table shot here.
We know this man likes to take them on with literally no reason. He has some form of confidence. I don't know where that's come from, but it's not.
We might still see a double out of him. He does pull out doubles of unexpected opportunities.
That's true. All his doubles so far have been accidental.
Yes. And none have potted anything.
Taking his time.
There it is.
Dropped it.
Smacked it straight in. Not even a quaver. Now I want Chris.
A quaver? Are we talking Chris or musical instruments? / notation.
I was going to say, what sort of instrument is a quaver? It's going to roll this one up the
like
end.
Cheese flavored.
Roll this one at the end, and this session will never fucking finish.
Roll this one up the end and just leave it over the pocket. Oh, he's fucked it.
He's got to be unhappy with that.
Fucked it. He's got to be unhappy with a lot of things. That's probably quite low on the list. That cone. Ooh. It looks like this could all be over.
He's gambling on a wide old cone here.
Oh!
Didn't do it.
No!
Where's that going to end up? This is the question. Where will that black end up? Right
Dead
in the
center.
middle.
Dead center. Of course it will.
If anything calls for smacking the balls around the table as hard as you can, I think it's possibly this shot.
Also, my comments box on dialerhooker.net.
Good. Wow. This is probably unfortunate.
This is it. Surely this is it. He took your advice, forgetting for once that you are an absolute cretin at everything you try to achieve. I can just see him.
He's going to follow it in. Tap it in.
Tap it in. Lots of top.
Tap it in.
It's over.
That's it.
Well played, Jones.
Oh, relief.
Relief from everyone here, I can assure you.
Yes.
Oh, it's been a long journey, and I'd just like to thank, me, because it was
We're
down
out of
to all
time
of
here
my
at the
skill.
Crucible. Bye. Have you got a trophy?
Thank you ever so much
Here you
for
go.
making this final section so special, and I'd just love to be able to raise that trophy if I could.
Interesting
in
that you don't
person.
interesting that you don't put the other end on screen.
Yes. All we want for
Oh,
Christmas.
that's the quiz, isn't it?
Santa's naughty list. Still pumped up after.
You've been a worthy
4 years.
opponent, Jones. I'd just like to say that, and I look forward to playing you in a 21st century snooker game soon.
Yes, which I'm even worse at than that one. So I don't think we'll have a sort of nerve-wracking live final because by the time one of us gets to 16, the other one will be a long way behind.
This is true. It did
Well,
not
folks,
look
thank
like-
you for joining us here. That was something that happened on a Sunday afternoon.
That's true. That's an hour and 5 minutes of your lives that we've taken. You owe us.
Yes, thanks everyone.
Thanks, guys, for doing that. It was fun.
It was fun.
I will upload it to YouTube now and go and get on with the shit I meant to be doing. All right.
Yes. See
Bye,
you later.
everybody. Have a good
Thanks,
day.
guys.
See you later. Bye.